to the base position. So sitting with the legs outstretched or cross-legged if you need to. So you can sit cross-legged. We're going to just start with a few hand movements. So if you want to work on your core, then I of course encourage you to sit up nice and tall in the base position, bringing the arms out, engaging the upper back, tucking your thumbs in for hand clenching. Take a deep breath in, squeeze, exhale, spread your fingertips, inhale, squeeze, exhale, spread your fingertips. Let's do up to 8, so please do 6 more. If you need to give your arms a break in between, go ahead and drop them down now. Otherwise, re-engage the upper back and moving into wrist bending. So I'm guessing that, at least I know according to my phone, I am using way more screen time on my phone than I normally do. So, which means I'm probably scrolling and texting and all that. So really just noticing, probably more so than usual, any overuse of your hands, your fingers and your wrists, and really trying to take care not to overdo it and employ some of these joint mobility movements if you do feel issues arising. And giving your arms a break after 8 of those. And then bringing them up for 1 more, tucking your thumbs in, wrist rotations for 8 in each direction. And really working on developing a strong core, especially if you're feeling that if you've been sitting for a long period at your computer, your back's starting to bother you, really working on developing that strength in the back. Having your core help hold your whole upper body up. And after you finish 8 in each direction, releasing the hands down. We're going to come on to the backs. We're moving from Uttanasana 1, the joint mobilities, into the digestive series. So coming onto your backs, moving into boat pose. So if you need to do mini boat, you can. If you would like to do half boat, 1 leg and your upper body, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I'm going to cue, or mini boat, of course, which is right here. I'm going to cue full boat. So extending long on your mat, bringing your awareness to your core. Take a breath in, dive your belly button down and feel the muscles engage, and then lift about 6 inches. Exhale, lower. If you need to change your breathing, then do that, and you can exhale as you lift if that feels better. Lift, hold, and then lower. Do up to 10, so 7 more. And on your last one, hold the up position for 3 breaths. Inhale, contract the abdomen. Exhale, lower, breathing in whatever way works for you. I'm inhaling and pausing and exhaling and lowering. And again, when you get to the 10th one, Holding for 3 breaths. Keep engaging the abs. And then fully releasing out, back into Shavasana. Moving into universal spinal twist, bringing your arms out in a T position. Bending your right knee, bringing your right foot near your left knee. Shift your whole body over toward the right, coming up on your left hip. Take your left hand alongside your thigh. Take a breath in, and on the exhalation, bring that right knee across. Look down your right arm, trying to keep your right shoulder against the mat or the floor. Taking a few breaths here, feeling the stretch, the compression, the twist, all along the right side of the body. And then inhale, bring the knee up. Exhale, shift your body back over, bringing your right leg back down. Feel from the right side to the left, and then bend your left knee, placing your left foot near your right knee. Shift your whole body now to the left. Place your right hand along your left thigh. Take a breath in, and on the exhalation, bring the left knee across, looking down your left arm. And now breathing into the left side, being aware of the twists, the compression, the stretches, all along the left side of the body. And on an inhalation, bring the knee up, shift your body back over, and then exhale the left leg straight. Coming over onto your abdomen. Moving into Cobra and then moving into Twisting Cobra. So placing your hands beneath you, beneath your shoulders, big toes together. Take a little bit. Pressing down through your feet, inhale, using your low back, keeping your elbows in, looking up. Pause, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, grabbing the ground, elbows are in, pubic bone is down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Shoulders come away from your ears. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep pressing your feet down. 4 more. Holding the last one up for 3 deep breaths. And releasing down, taking your arms above your head, resting your head on your mat. Giving your arms a break because we're going to move into 8 more of Twisting Cobra. So we're going to do 4 with multiple breaths and then 4 with just 1 breath. So remember for this one, you take your feet mat width apart. So take the feet apart, roll your toes under. Your hands are underneath your shoulders as always. Pull your shoulder blades together. Inhale, come up. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale to the center. Exhale over your right shoulder. Inhale, look up, and exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale over the left shoulder, looking towards your right ankle if you can. Inhale to the center. Exhale of your right shoulder, looking towards your left ankle. Inhale, look up. Exhale down. 2 more slow like that. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, look up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, look up. Exhale down. Give your arms a break. Move into the last 4, just with 1 breath. So repositioning your hands, check your feet again, make sure they're mat width apart. That way you'll get a nice twist in the spine. Inhale up, retain the breath. Look left, look right, look up, exhale down. Inhale up, left, right, up, down. 2 more. Inhale up, left, right, up, down. 1 more. Inhale up, left, right, up, down. Press back into child's pose. Okay, so if your arms are tired, they're going to get a little more tired because we're going to move into a 1-minute plank. So grab my phone so I can time you. So coming into table position, rolling your toes under. I'm just going to come just briefly into mountain pose. So just coming up in a mountain for just a moment. So stretching out the back of your body, especially after we're doing all those extensions. So doing a nice forward flexion with the body, bending forward, bending your knees, and then coming into your plank position. So grabbing the ground, rolling the shoulders down into their socket, pull your belly button up towards your spine, and hang on. So press through your heels. Keep pulling your belly button up. Notice if you're sagging, trying to push back through your toes, pull your belly button towards your spine to help keep your core strong. Your head should be looking down at your mat, not down at your toes, but just straight ahead. We're 30 seconds in. Breathing fully and deeply, 20 seconds. Keep pressing through your toes, keep pulling up your belly button. 5 seconds. Inhale your hips up, press your hips back. Coming onto the toes, down through table, into Shashankasana, or child's pose. Give your arms a break. And to continue working toward full sun salutation, which we'll be doing next week, we're going to work on the modified version next week. Some of you, of course, have been doing it for quite some time now, but we're going to be working on more upper body strength. So this is really quite a challenging journal that you've been doing, I hope, regularly, because you should be getting stronger. Parvatasana, mountain pose, to 8-point. So we're going to do up to 10 of these. So coming back up into table position. Rolling your toes under, inhaling up and back into mountain pose. Taking a deep breath in and out here. Coming onto the toes, knees, chest, chin. Take a breath in. And then exhale, pressing up. Continue to exhale back through mountain. Onto the toes again, knees, chest, chin, elbows stay tight. Exhale, press up and back. You can do up to 8 more like that. Up to 8 more. If 8's too many, then do less. Do what works for you. Continuing at your own pace, of course. Making sure that you are getting all 8 points down on the mat. Really supporting your wrists by grabbing the ground. Engaging the upper back. Elbows stay tight as you come back through mountain pose. And when you're finished, go ahead and do your last one. If you have them going slower, bring your arms back behind you. Give your arms a break coming into child's pose. And then we're going to come up onto our knees for half moon pose. So coming up onto the knees, patting your knees. I'm on a soft surface, I'm actually on carpeting. But if you need to, remember that you can always roll your mat back like this to give yourself a little bit more support under the knees. Some cushion. So starting with the right leg forward, maybe back up a little bit. So stepping forward with the right leg, take a nice big step forward, inhale, exhale, come into your knee. Make sure your knee is lined up over your ankle and it's tracking between your big toe and second toe. And then inhale, clasp the hand and bring your arms above your head. Ears stay between your elbows as you get that little bit of a back bend. Feel that big stretch in the left hip flexor. Take another breath in here. On the exhalation, drop your hands. Inhale, press through your right heel. Exhale, bring your right leg around. Left leg, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, press through the left heel. Exhale, bring your left leg underneath. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, come into the knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, press through the heels. Right heel, exhale, bring the right leg around. Left leg, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Arms up, exhale, arms down. Inhale, press through the left foot. Exhale, bring your left leg underneath. Inhale, right. Foot forward. Exhale, come into your knee. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, press through the right foot. Exhale, bring your right leg beneath you. Left leg, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, the arms down. Inhale, press through the foot. Exhale, bring your left leg beneath you. One more on each side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale through your right foot. Exhale your right leg around. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, come into your knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, the arms down. Inhale, press through your foot. Exhale, bring your left leg beneath you. And again, briefly come into child's pose. From here, we're going to come to a standing position for Utkatasana, dynamic energy pose. So coming up through mountain pose, walking your hands towards your feet or your feet towards your hands, slowly rolling up. So for dynamic energy pose, your feet are going to be together. So, oh boy, I've got a little bit of issues with the ceiling here. So the idea is that you're straight up, clasping your hands above your head. So this is the one where you're coming down in thirds. The idea is that your back is nice and straight, and there's a kitty. Okay, so starting in the up position, taking a breath in, reaching through your fingers. I can only go this far because there's a ceiling. Exhale, come down, just about a third, keeping your arms straight. So your back should be relatively straight. And just hold here, feel the energy building in the quads, some warmness. And then inhale, press through your heels, come back up. Exhale, come down maybe to your halfway point. And hold for a few breaths here. Keep reaching through the arms, stretching through the shoulders. If there's any knee pain, back up. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, coming down to your lowest position. I haven't done this one in a few weeks, so I'm a little bit forward, but my knees don't bother me, so I'm okay here. If your knees are bothering you, you should be here, or maybe you're not doing it at all. Taking a few breaths in whatever your final position is. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, your arms down. We're going to do that one more time for multiple breaths at each stage. And then we'll move into our last series, which is parts of the sun salutation. So inhaling the arms back up again. Exhale, come down a third and hold. And breathe. Keeping your heels down. Notice if you're coming forward to the ball of your foot, keep stretching through the arms, pressing down through the heels. Noticing the strength building in the legs. And then inhale, press up. Exhale, come to the halfway point for you, wherever that may be. And hold and breathe. And then inhale, come up. And coming into your lowest position as you exhale down. So for this one, if you're coming past 90 degrees, it's more about flexibility than strength. So it's not so difficult for me. This is more difficult. So coming to where you're challenged, but there's no pain. And on an inhalation, come up. Exhale your arms down. Feeling through the legs, through the arms, through the chest. And we're going to move into our last asana, or series of asanas this morning. And it's going to be the first 4 and the last 4 of the sun salutation. So your practice plan had you doing either equestrian or half moon. Since we've already done half moon this morning, we'll just be moving through equestrian. So coming up to the front of your mat. Again, I'm going to be probably hitting the ceiling. So let's see if I can rearrange this. So bringing your hands to your heart, Taking a breath in and out. Inhale the arms straight up. Lean back, come up, hands on your hips, bend your knees. Inhale the right leg back into equestrian, looking up, taking your chest off your thigh. And just hold for a moment while I adjust this again so you can see me if you're looking. Exhale the right leg under. Inhale the left leg back. Roll your shoulders down. So notice there's a tendency to kind of hang out here. This is where you're working toward. Eventually getting your fingers to touch the mat, and there should be some space between your chest and your thigh. On an exhalation, bring your left leg under. Place your hands on your hips, softening your knees so that you can come up with a flat back. Inhale, raise the arms up. Lean back, come up, and exhale into prayer. Again, inhale up, lean back, come up, exhale forward, bend your knees. Inhale the right leg back, looking up, exhale the right leg under. Inhale the left leg back, exhale the left leg under. Inhale, come up, stretch up, lean back, come up, and exhale into prayer. Inhale up, lean back, come up, hands on your hips. Press your hips toward the wall behind you, softening your knees when you need to, placing your hands down. Inhale the right leg back, dropping your knee. Again, trying to get a little bit of an arch in your back. Exhale the right leg under. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale the left leg under. Hands on your hips. Inhale, reach up, lean back, making sure the bend is coming from the low back and not from your knees or your neck. Exhale into prayer. One more time. Inhale up, lean back, come up, hands on your hips. Exhale forward, bend your knees. Inhale your right leg back. Exhale your right leg under. Inhale your left leg back. Exhale your left leg under. Hands on your hips. Inhale, reach up, lean back, come up, and exhale into prayer. Bringing your arms down to your sides and coming into Shavasana. So from here, we're going to move into Shavasana and go into a practice of Yoga Nidra. Please, if you're not already in Shavasana for Yoga Nidra, please get there right now. And just notice how you're feeling this morning after the asana practice. So being aware of any physical changes from practicing the postures and movements that we did this morning. And since you're in the comfort of your own home, I hope that you have taken the time to be comfortable, grabbing a blanket to cover yourself, to place something underneath your knees. And next week I will see you, so I will know if you're doing any of those things. So just making any final adjustments that you need to make so that you can be comfortable for the next about 17, 18 minutes. Okay, so one thing I'm taking liberty is this is normally a 50-minute class, but guess what? It's turning more into an hour because you have nowhere to go. Unless, of course, you do have a class that starts right away if your professors are staying on time with Zoom calls, which I have a feeling most of them are not. Obviously, if you do need to leave, then obviously you'll leave. So making any final adjustments and feel your whole body lying on the floor. So being aware of your position. As we mature in our practice and our understanding of all of these practices, we begin to understand what it really means by taking the time to be comfortable. So checking your position, making sure that your position is symmetrical. That's part of being comfortable. So symmetrical, not only in from the right side to the left side and for the posture, but also in the way your weight is distributed. So just noticing the weight distribution from the right side to the left side and making adjustments, maybe pulling the shoulder blades together so you have a little bit of a bend in the low back. That sometimes helps support the low back. Making the body comfortable so that you can set yourself up for success. So being aware of your whole body lying on the floor and the floor beneath you. And taking 3 deep breaths in and out. Releasing any tensions that may still be remaining after the asana practice. And preparing both the body and the mind for the practice of Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is, as I think many of you know now, a very powerful practice, even beyond the energetic and sleep benefits. During this time that we're going through in the world, this practice is very helpful for the immune system. It also helps to increase your creativity. And I think we need both of those things, or all of those things at this point. So releasing with the breath any tensions. And being aware of all of the meeting points between your body and the floor beneath you. Being aware of where your heels meet the floor, the back of the legs and buttocks and the floor, the whole of your back, both shoulders, arms, hands, and your head. Now feel through your body from the front to the back and notice anything touching the skin. So being aware of those tactile sensations, clothing, mat, floor, carpet, air. Moving the attention from one sensation to the next. Now mentally, picture the room around you. Seeing the walls, the ceiling, doors, perhaps windows, and your placement in relation to all of it. Be aware of the sounds around you. Move the awareness from one sound to the next. Not lingering on any one sound, but moving from sound to sound quickly. Now listen for the furthest sound away. And come to closer sounds. Sounds in this immediate area, in your immediate area. And then come closer, listening for sounds that may be coming from your own body. So listening closely for digestive noises. Your heart beating. The soft sound of your natural breath. Stay fully connected with each breath as it moves in and moves out. Be aware of each breath moving in and out of your body. Now is the time to remember your sankalpa, your resolve. Repeat it 3 times mentally with full focus and commitment. Beginning with body rotation. Bring the awareness to the right side of your body. Bring the awareness specifically to the right hand. Right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the ribs, right side of the waist, hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, instep, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth. Check the awareness, stay awake, move to the left side. Become aware of the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the ribs, left side of the waist, hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, instep, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth. Check the awareness, stay awake, go to the top of the head. Top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, where the lips come together. Right side of the jaw, left side of the jaw, chin, front of the neck. Right collarbone, left collarbone, the hollow between. Right side of the chest, left side of the chest, center of the chest. Upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, pelvis. Check the awareness, stay awake, move to the back of the body. Right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, spine. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head. Become aware of the whole right leg, the whole left leg, the whole right arm, the whole left arm. Become aware of the torso, neck, head. Become aware of both legs together, right and left. The two arms together, torso, neck, head. Become aware of the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. Moving to breath awareness. Leaving body rotation, moving to the awareness of the breath, specifically to the breath in the nostrils. Bring the attention to the flow of the breath in the nostrils. Being aware of the sensation of the breath, cool on the inhalation and warm on the exhalation. And specifically, looking closer at the breath, noticing the path of the breath. Noticing how the breath flows in the shape of an inverted V. So noticing how the breath flows evenly into the right and left nostril on the inhalation and comes together at the eyebrow center. And on the exhalation, flows from the eyebrow center out each nostril. Visualizing the breath flowing in the shape of an inverted V. Now shift the awareness specifically to the flow of the breath in the left nostril. Begin to follow the breath as it's flowing in and out of the left nostril only. So visualizing the breath flowing in the left nostril, coming to the eyebrow center, and then flowing back out the left nostril. Now let go of the awareness of the left nostril, shift over to the right. And feel and visualize the breath flowing in and out the right nostril. The breath is only flowing in and out the right nostril. Stay with the practice, following the breath in and out the right nostril. Inhale, the breath moves in. Exhale, the breath moves out. Now let go of the breath in the right nostril, moving back to the left side and beginning with mental nadi shodhana, mental alternate nostril breathing. With the awareness on the left nostril, take a breath in, visualizing the breath move into the nostril, comes to the eyebrow center. And on the exhalation, the breath is now going to flow out the right nostril. Inhale, the breath goes into the right nostril, comes to the eyebrow center. And on the exhalation, flows out the left nostril. Inhale into the left nostril. Exhale out the right. Inhale in the right. Exhale out the left. And continue. Mentally visualizing the breath move in and out from the left side to the right, and then in the right and out the left. the mind wanders, bring it back to the breath, specifically back to the left nostril, and begin again. Inhaling into the left nostril, exhaling out the right. Inhaling in the right nostril, exhaling out the left. And then repeat. Back into the left, out the right, in the right, out the left. Continuing on for just a little while longer. Full focus, full attention. Alternate nostril breathing. Check the awareness, stay with the practice, following the breath, moving from the left nostril out the right, in the right, and out the left. Alternate nostril breathing. Now let go of the awareness of the breath flowing from the left to the right and focus specifically on the exhalation. And with each exhalation, feel the entire body becoming heavier and heavier. With every exhalation, the body's becoming heavier and heavier. Create the feeling of heaviness in all parts of the body. With every exhalation, the body's becoming heavier and heavier, like lead. Heavy legs, heavy arms, heavy torso, heavy head. Create the feeling of heaviness in all parts of the body. The body's so heavy, no part could be lifted, even with effort. Whole body heavy. Whole body heavy. Whole body heavy. Let go of heaviness and focus now on the inhalation. And with each in-breath, feel the entire body becoming lighter and lighter. With every inhalation, the body's becoming lighter and lighter, as if breathing in helium. Create the feeling of lightness, weightlessness in all parts of the body. With every inhalation, the body's becoming lighter and lighter, like a balloon. Awakening lightness in the feet and in the ankles. Lightness in the legs and the pelvis. Lightness in the abdomen, the chest. Lightness in the shoulders. Lightness in the arms, hands, and fingertips. Lightness in the head. Create the feeling of lightness, weightlessness in all parts of the body. The body's so light, it can be barely felt touching the floor. Whole body light, whole body light, whole body light. Letting go of lightness and opposites, it's time once again to remember your sankalpa, your resolve. Repeat it 3 times mentally with full faith that it will come true when the time is right. Now bring your awareness once again to the sounds around you. Begin to actively listen to the variety of sounds that are inside and outside of the room. Moving the awareness from one sound to the next quickly. Make a mental picture of the room, visualizing the walls, the ceiling, the windows, the door. But most importantly, your position in relation to all of it. Imagine you can see the entire room from above, looking down, and see yourself lying on the floor. Seeing your body's position, the clothing or blanket covering you, making a full connection to your position in relation to the room. Feel all the meeting points between clothing and skin, blanket and skin, floor and skin. Feeling the texture, the sensations against the skin. And feel any cool air against exposed areas of skin. Bring the awareness to the back of your body. Feeling the full weight of your body and the floor beneath you. Feel your whole body lying on the floor and all of your body's contact points. Feeling the heels firmly against the floor, the back of the legs and buttocks against the floor. Feeling the whole of the back, both shoulders, arms, hands, and your heavy head. Feel the grounding effect between your body and the floor beneath you. And finally, bring the awareness once again to your natural breath. Be aware that you're breathing and begin to take control of your breath by beginning to deepen it by breathing fully and deeply. Full deep breaths, allowing the breath to introduce movement into the stillness of your body. And then noticing how and where your body's moving. Perhaps noticing more pronounced movement in the chest, in the abdomen. With each deep breath, feeling the lungs expand and the pressure against the mat beneath you. And with each deep breath, also notice how your regular level of alertness and attention is slowly coming back. Remembering what you did before Yoga Nidra. And remembering maybe parts of the practice, but most importantly, what you'll be doing now that the practice is coming to an end, and knowing that it is coming to an end. And say to yourself mentally, this practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. You may begin to move your body, moving your hands and your feet, moving your head from side to side, moving in whatever way feels good to you as you slowly make your way up and over to a seated position. And once seated, slowly open your eyes.